Hey everyone, Zeta. So, weekend's ending, and so is the legendary banner for this month. And it just got me thinking a bit about the way that that IS is scheduling out its banners, the types of banners that it's putting out, and how our pull habits may change for this. So, it seems at the start of every month we have our special, I guess you could say, the seasonal one. It's no longer, it's not really like a quarterly seasonal, but out every month, something kind of new and special for the limited time heroes. And then there'll be a couple focuses. So based on the events that's coming around. So for example, here the voting gauntlet for the new update that happened to some weapons. And they seem to be putting in these 4 and 5 star hero ones, and I like that for a couple reasons. And it's all about whether that one's going to be useful to you. And then there's one or two of the actual new heroes. So in this case, we had the fallen heroes, then we had one before that, and then at the very end we have the legendary heroes, where they release something new and then put in some of the most popular ones into the mix at special rates. So the focus on the 4 and 5 star hero I find pretty good. So we've been building up a lot of 4-star units. They've been very useful to us. They've helped us get ramped up until we've either spent the feathers or made some lucky pulls in there, in the arena. That is, I've thrived on some of my most built up 4-star units, and I regularly bring in Triangle Adept Sophia into the arena. It serves me very well. Don't even have a 5-star weapon on her yet. So this is a great opportunity to get some of these units again, build up your specific ones, and chance at a 5-star of them to start building it even higher, if you already have plus 10 one already. So I think starting to build those to unlock them unlock your 10 pluses and build them into 5 stars is a better scenario than just putting a 5-star weapon on the built-up 4, and this is a pretty good opportunity to start building into that. But as we're looking at the end of months, and we have these choices, am I going to wait for the next month's seasonal? Am I going to go back on the new heroes or the focus that I wanted, or am I going to take a chance into the legendaries again? We start to play with things like what's the appearance rates and such. So after I had gone through, and I had made that video about it, where I went through the fallen heroes, gotten fallen Robin, now my appearance rate is back towards its starting rate of 3%. And while yeah, I totally want to go back in there, I'd love to get fallen Celica, yeah, get some more creepy girls on the roster. But the question is, am I going to really start chancing it off, and from a 3% on there, what's going to be my chance of success? And because it is split amongst a rather unfocused pool, the pools have gotten quite large right now. I don't feel my chances are pretty good, and what I'd like to do is actually wait until she gets onto, say, a legendary. I'm thinking of going back out at the legendary because it starts at a 1 in 12 chance of pulling a 5-star, and you have a much more limited pool for that, which is really, really helpful on there. And when it comes to them, I think the choice to make is not whether to pull or not, but, well, do you really care about what's in the pool? And if yes, then definitely go for it. Because right here, I've wanted to pull Mia, and I want to get a better IV on Summer Corrin, and that's like my primary ones that I want to get out of there. So okay, yeah, is it just for 2? Is it just for 2 to start out with your 8% and kind of risk it from there? Is it worth it for 2? Well, let's look at all the rest of them. Legendary Ephraim, Gunthra, and the 2 Ikes on there. So yeah, that's already making it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of the whole lot of them that I would say, yeah, I'd be really happy with. Dorcas, Shiro, 7, 8 out of them. Olivia, yeah, 9. So 10, 11, 12 out of there, yeah, that's 9 out of 12. That's probably good. That's a good idea out of it. yeah, it's only going to be a third of 8% of getting any particular one of them. But if you can't go wrong, then don't go wrong. You're you're utilizing that full percentage if if you would feel it's a success to get anything on that list. You have a much better chance. So that's kind of the thought process that goes in, that I'm putting into to weighing it out. What where to put in the effort, and where am I going to get the most reward out of this? To try for a 3% for getting, another Fallen Robin to build up the one that I got, or to get Fallen Celica, which, if I'm thinking about it, it's more of a vanity item for that. To say, yeah, I want her because she's pretty cool, she's got that new skill, but she's also really creepy. And as opposed to building up Summer Corin higher, to get Mia and Flashing Blade, to get the Ikes for skill inheritance, to build up Gunthra more, to land a legendary, or to build up Dorcas, to get the skill off of Shiro, to get another dancer. And then, I guess with with Jafar, maybe he's for nomming, Gaius, he's for nomming, and Tomato Boy over there, he's for his skill of his attack ploy. I pulled one of them when I went through on my free redeem round on this, and yeah, got him, and that's going straight to Felicia. And out of all units, I'll probably do a little blurb on her sometime later, but you couldn't go wrong on this. So I think I'm going to go and attack this here on the last minute and see what happens, and if I'm still feeling good about it, I'll go ahead on it. Otherwise, I'll save it. And what I'll save it for is this week should be coming out the next seasonal, for the seasonal for March. So I want to have something left over. I'm not going to go completely hog wild, but I think with what it is right now, after putting some of the event orbs into this, 8.5. So 1 out of 12 chance, which I think is fairly sufficient to say something good is going to happen, and a higher chance of pulling 2 of them. So I'm going to hope for reds, so wish me luck. Okay, and 3 blues, that feels good. So anyway, while we're on the topic of the focus ones, I guess there's a little bit of negative as well to those, is that the focus banners really aren't very focused. You have the same 5-star rate, you have the same, except for the 4-star, 5-star, you have the same 4-star rates, and the pool, the overall pool of non-banner units is quite large, and again, unfocused. So it kind of hurts the reasons to pull unless you have units in there that are extremely high priority, or the selection of units is win-win for you. With a lot of them, it's not, there's some like overlap between the colors, or like in the upcoming Falchion one, that's really complete overlap of red, 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 maybe red, 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 red. So I'll take my free ticket, and then maybe I'll go after with completing the rest of that session, just to even it all out at a discount and see what I get. But I usually won't go back to it with more orbs unless, like I said, it's either high priority or win-win on any of the potential pulls on there. If they were to say increase the banner unit rate, or increase the rate at which the banner drop rate increases, or to just narrow down that overall pool so that it's more in line with the theme of the banner, it would help out immensely in making these focus banners worth focusing on. And again, with the 4-star, 5-star, it's just a little bit different, just because of they already added those sorts of increases. Now, colorless has also been pretty good to me because of now Soth being in there as a 4-star, so we can get Life and Death 3 without suffering through and having to sacrifice Jafars and Minervas. But now we're at the primary colors, and fingers crossed on the blue, and holding your breath. Alright, awesome. So the first 2 times that I pulled her back in the summer when she first came out, it was minus attack, plus resistance both times. Real heartbreak. But now, by the looks of it, attack is normal. And I think it's speed. Yeah, speed is plus, minus, I want to say HP. So she'll have, like, no HP. But she'll be super fast with Life and Death 3, have great attack, put Blar Blade on her with Desperation, and all sorts of fun things. Glimmer for the maximum overkill. Bring on the raid mode. I'm ready to one-shot bosses. And gonna try my luck. Okay, so more Triangle of Depth stuff. So that's good to have around. I'm gonna build up a 4-star of him, and then maybe next time he comes around on the 4-star, 5-star banner, we'll go after him. Alright, so here we go. Example of good pull. It couldn't have gone wrong for a 5-star on blue, because I would have gotten either Legendary Ephraim or Shiro, and then had a defense tactic to Nam. So, looking at it, it was 2 sessions, have potentially 2 more, still looking at Mia, so I think I'll go back at it. There. Can't go wrong. Well, but that being said, I'm going to be a little bit conservative on this side of it because there are certain ones that I'm shooting for, and I'll make the best use of what I do have as far as resources. So Jagan, I'll see what I can do for making a meme build of Magic Tank with him sometime in the future. We got 40 left. Let's give it a shot. And a lot of blues again. So Fate isn't being too kind on giving me reds, but that is great because, again, can't lose on blue. Well, I got the one with clothes, unfortunately, but, well, would have preferred another Soth. Life and Death 3 is delicious. Let's see what we got going here. Oboro served me very well when I first started playing this game here, as a 4-star that I was building up, but really lost a lot of steam in the arena. I just didn't have the punch. But I do want to try and dust her off and see if I can build up something absolutely wild with that massive defense of hers. She was like Lucas before Lucas. Boom? Speak of the devil here. Okay. Well, maybe I'll take his skills, put them on her or something. Who knows? And kaboom. Kaboom. Oh, and hell is yes. Okay, so here's a really good example, I guess. It's with what I did have, I got through 2 units that were high up on the list. I got out of the bad IV scenario, and now I got Legendary Lord Ephraim. So, all in all, I could say I'm pretty pleased on this. Looks like I guess his IVs aren't anything, like, bad. I think they're good. I don't know. I'm just thrilled to have him, and that's pretty much there. So, with his flame segment, holy smokes, that's pretty cool. Wow. Alright, so I think I'll maybe I'll give it another one, but we'll call it from there, and so that's Legendary Heroes in it. So give it your all, best of luck, Zeta, signing out.